Today in class, you're going to work with a piece of the American Scholar that was on the AIR assessment 2 years ago. It's going to seem impossible when you first look at it to understand many of the core ideas that are contained within. What I have done to support your access with a difficult text is that I have isolated out for you in a fill-in-the-blank assignment key details that will run together almost like Mad Libs into the fill-in-the-blank chart below. For example, if you take a look at your directions, it says that you're going to need to read the second excerpt of the American Scholar. You can also listen to this because I will play it. It's about 2 very tough minutes to get through. So if you're working on this at home, you can feel free to listen to it through YouTube. Your task is to fill in the blank with one accurate idea. Sometimes there's going to be more than one, like a blank that has 3 ideas that can go in it, and you're only responsible for one. So that will allow you to pick what you know in some cases and just focus on one thing. I have given you a sheet that marks where each blank is located. So it's underlined within the document where you look for the information. Don't use anything word for word from the text, or you're not going to get points for that entry. A lot of students in my first period class just had up the thesaurus.com, and then when they got to the word influence, they're like, I don't know what another word for influence is, and they sat there. But they did know. They did know, because when you look it up in thesaurus, it's effect. Well, they use the word effect. It's an effect. It's something that causes something else to happen. Anyway, so you can find other words. You know them. Just pick the words you know. Don't pick clout or existentialism. Don't pick the hard words to put in the blank. Go to the simple level, because that is the task. I want to start with this first part and help you with the first one. The first thing that you need to know is what we're talking about as far as the tree on the back wall, that nature is the most important influence in the life of an American scholar. You can put nature is the most important effect. You'll use the effect. Go ahead, put it in if you'd like. You too. Effect. Some students did it all at once, and some students looked at it piece by piece. Let's look at the first piece together. I'm going to read for you where these blanks fall. So I only really need to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, to the 6th blank. It's rough reading. So put your big girl underwear on. Put your big boy pants on and see if you can grab it by the horns. Passage 2, the American Scholar, What About Nature? The first in time and the first in importance of the influences upon the mind is that of nature. Every day the sun, and after sunset, night and her stars. Ever the winds blow, ever the grass grows. Every day, men and women conversing, beholden and beholden. The scholar is he of all men who the spectacle most engages. He must settle its value in his mind. What is nature to him? There is never a beginning, there is never an end to the inexplicable continuity of this web of God.